So, the next one we have for you guys, of course, is from the Roger Corman cult line. Our good buddies at Shout Factory, who like to shout, shout, let it all out. Roger Corman title is the one we're talking about. Come on.
Woo. So, a lot of people remember this movie because it was the B version of Jaws. It was definitely an attempt to cash in on Jaws. I think even Joe Dante has, admitted to that fact, that Roger Corman wanted to cash in on the success of that movie. It's actually a pretty good movie in its own right, though, even though it has absolutely no reason to be, considering 99% of Roger Corman's movies are really cheap, shitty versions of other stuff.
Yeah.
But this one has a somewhat different plot than anything in Jaws, in that it's about a group of people that go up to this experimental research facility, and they unknowingly let out a army-created group of super piranha into this, what is it? It's like a river stream?
Reservoir.
Yeah, reservoir type of thing.
And, this couple is, one of them's a local drunk who nobody really believes. And the other one is searching for these missing teenagers who unknowingly, I guess, or I don't know, they were just stupid, decided to swim in that that little man-made pond that they were using for the piranha. So, but much like Jaws, it works sort of the same way. There's like a summer camp where a lot of young kids are, of course, swimming in the lake or river, whatever it is. And oddly enough, the interesting thing is with piranha, they don't have any limits. They'll go after little kids in piranha. There are little children that get eaten by the piranha in this film, which I think is really really good. And another thing that you got to commend Joe Dante, and I think that's the reason this movie is way better than a lot of the other Corman films we've been reviewing lately, is the guy knows what he's doing. He's a good filmmaker. And even though they clearly didn't have the budget with the piranha, what they did, the way they did it with the camera techniques and a lot of the sound effects and stuff like that, you didn't really ask for more with the piranha, seeing the piranha eat the flesh and stuff like that. You didn't get to see that in the movie. But great camera techniques and just editing really led you to believe that those were really piranha there eating motherfuckers.
Yeah, from what I can understand about watching the special features, all those piranhas were little rubber piranhas that they had sticks in their butts, and there was some guy off camera just like moving them back and forth really quick, and then they would add in the little sound effects. There's this weird sound to it, sound like a running buzzsaw, like me.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, too, being like I'm a big Gremlins fan, you can sort of see the progression, I guess, into what led to Gremlins. I mean, there's similar things in this movie, and it's a really fun movie, actually. And I think that they did a really good job. Of course, we just have the standard def edition of Piranha, but they also did release it on high def Blu-ray, which I'm sure looks insane in high def. I thought the transfer on the DVD looked really good.
Yeah. Hopefully one day we'll get to see what the transfers on the Blu-rays look like.
Yeah, but until then, the DVD, not too bad. You can get the DVDs. I think they have them on sale on Amazon right now, and they do have a lot of the Shout Factory stuff does have brand new extras and stuff like that on it. You were saying this one was more like
it may have a couple of new things on it, but not nearly as many as even stuff like Galaxy of Terror or Forbidden World or any of that stuff, which is weird. But I know for a fact that Felcher didn't work on this, so that's probably the reason why they didn't do anything new for it. But it does. This movie does have the advantage of being a film that a lot of really cool makeup effects artists worked on really early on in their career, including Rob Bottin. He was in on this, and So another guy too that was maybe John Belushi or somebody to that effect that worked on the special effects. So everything in the film looks really, really good to be a B movie with that kind of budget.
A lot of the cast too. You remember a lot of people that worked with Joe Dante later on. I know Dick Miller was in this. Belinda Bolosky. I think also Kevin McCarthy was in this, who is still kicking. He's still around. Unbelievable. Barbara Steele was actually in that as well. Just a ton of, Paul Bartel, who's also, he was actually in a lot of the Corman titles back in the days in Rock and Roll High School and Death Race. But yeah, I mean, there was all-star cast, I guess, of B-movie folks in Piranha as well. So, and it's a fun movie. I'd actually never seen the film before. Great horror film to watch in the summertime, I would think, because it is set in the summer, much like Jaws. I enjoyed it.
I did too, and it's been a long time since I've seen this movie. It's probably been, I'd say 15 or 20 years. And it's one of the better ones, like I said, one of the ones that holds up better than any of the other Corman Shout Factory releases.
Yeah.
But the special features are, you got a new anamorphic widescreen transfer, which is one of the new things. Audio commentary with Dante and producer John Davison. Behind-the-scenes footage, making of Piranha featurette. Bloopers and outtakes, Piranha trailer, still gallery. And like I said, I think a lot of that, if not all of that, except for the anamorphic widescreen, was on the older version. But that older version is out of print, so it don't fucking really matter anyway. You won't be able to find it.
Yeah, and this one is, like I said, it's cheap enough. It's priced to take home with you today.
You take it home right off the lot, son.
Yeah. So that's Piranha from our good friends at Shout Factory. Go check out their stuff. You can go to shoutfactory.com or, any of the online retailers. And
you can petition them to send us Blu-rays if you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Because we are moving away from DVD here at DEADPIT. We want to focus mainly on Blu-ray high-def titles. Because
DVD is a dead format, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah, DVD is dying out. And, But anyway, that is it for the Friday the 13th Spectacular. Appreciate everyone for tuning in to the live chat. And I know we were very secretive on who's going to be on the show this week, but I hope you enjoyed the interviews with Melanie Kinnaman
and Carol Lockatail.
Yeah, of Friday the 13th, Part 5.
A new beginning?
Yeah.
Isn't that killer, though?
We complete each other's sentences here at DEADPIT.
That's true, we do.
We're like twins.
One of these... We're like those two twins from Part 4. I'm going to ride my bicycle past Crispin Glover.
Except neither of us have the tits.
That's true.
At least maybe if you shaved mine from a close proximity, it might look similar, but yeah.
I don't ever want to hear anything
I got
like
hairy
that.
tits.
I don't want to hear anything like that ever again.
But I hope everyone has a happy Friday the 13th. I know this Friday the 13th I'm thinking I'm going to watch Part 6.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm going to watch Part 8 again because I just can't.
Part 8's a good one, too. I
watch
might
that
watch
movie
Part
now.
8 as well. That's just thinking of Jensen Daggett. I want her on the next Friday the 13th.
Jensen.
So anyway, that is it. Happy Friday the 13th, everyone. Until next week when we do whatever we want. That's how we are. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
I'm the Creepy Kentuckian.
And I'm Uncle Bill.
And you've been listening to the #1 rated, often imitated, never duplicated,
DEADPIT.com. It's Friday the 13th, bitch.
Camp Blood, baby. Camp Blood.
Blood of blood.